Today on MTG Unpacked, it's time for another Commander Snack. So this is the series where we highlight a different legendary creature each episode, and we go hunting through the packs here looking for creatures of the same tribe. So let's take a look at the Commander today. Very cool indeed. So we've got the Borderless Polukranos Unchained legendary creature, Zombie Hydra. It's a mythic. 0/0 for 2 black and green, so it enters battlefield with 6+1/+1 counters on it. It escapes with 12+1/+1 counters on it instead. Crazy. If damage will be dealt to Poliocranos while it has a +1/+1 counter on it, prevent that damage and remove that many +1/+1 counters from it. So it's sort of like you're chopping off a head, but there are still others left. Okay, 1 black and green fights another target creature. And the escape cost is 4 black and green and exiling 6 other cards from your graveyard. Okay, so we're looking for zombies and hydras today. And believe it or not, all these sets I have here actually have hydras. So let's see how we do. And the patron today is Trent T. Thank you for being a patron. And the patrons also get the rares, mythics, foils, and anything over $1. So let's get stuck into it, starting off here with Core 2020. Okay, we have Keldon Raider, Angelic Gift, Fortress Crab, Natural End, Barony Vampire, Vial of Dragonfire, Agonizing Siphon, Healer of the Glade, Cloudkin Seer, Destructive Digger, Creature Goblin. Yes, good to see the goblins. Scholar of the Ages for the uncommons. Apostle of Purifying Light. Overgrowth Elemental. And actually this is talking about +1/+1 counters, so let's count that as well. So Creature Elemental 3/2 for 3. When it enters battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on another target elemental you control. Whenever another creature you control dies, you gain 1 life. If that creature was an elemental, put a +1/+1 counter on Overgrowth Elemental. And the rare is Tail's End. Instant for 2. Counter target activated ability, triggered ability, or legendary spell. When you are gone, will anyone remember your story? So says Unknown. Okay, and a Mountain and Golem token. On to War of the Spark. So tons of zombies here. I was actually surprised when I found there's a Hydra in here as well. So let's see if we can find it. We have War Screecher, Creature Bird, 1/3 for 2 with flying. 5 and white, tap. Other creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. So I'm including those things with +1/+1 counter references. Ashiok Skulker. Invading Manticore, creature Zombie Manticore for 5 for 6. So when it enters battlefield, amass 2. Aid the Fallen, Steady Aim, Pollenbright Druid. Oh, hang on. Okay, no +1 counters there. Pollenbright Druid. When it enters battlefield, choose 1. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature or proliferate. So that's a 1/1 for 2. I'll include that as well. Davriu's Shadow Fugue. Thunder Drake. With flying, whenever you cast a second spell each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Thunder Drake. Oh dear, maybe that was a bad idea. Sarkhan's Catharsis. Vraska's Finisher. Death Sprout for the uncommons. Mo Loyal Companion, and another one with +1/+1 counters. Teo the Shield Mage, so I'll throw in the Planeswalker, and the rare is Spark Double. Creature Illusion 0/0 for 4. You may have Spark Double enter battlefield as a copy of a creature or Planeswalker you control, except it enters with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. If it's a creature, it enters with an additional loyalty counter on it if it's a Planeswalker, and it isn't legendary if that permanent is legendary. And a Mountain and Zombie Army. There we go, a zombie. Let's do a quick check here. I don't think I missed any. Okay. So apparently there are tons of +1/+1 counters. Who knew? Okay, I think everyone knew. Oh dear. Concordia Pegasus for Allegiance. Quench. Rubble Slinger. Stony Strength and a +1/+1 counter reference. We'll chuck that in. Undercity's Embrace. Blade Brand. Skewer the Critics. Growth Spiral. This is making it very difficult to keep an eye on things here. Clear the Mind. Sphinx's Insight. Senate Guildmage. Okay, for the uncommons. Cavalcade of Calamity. Forbidding Spirit. And a mythic Seraph of the Scales. Amazing artwork there. Creature Angel 4/3 for 4. With flying, pay a white, it gains vigilance until end of turn. Or pay a black, it gains death touch until end of turn. Has Afterlife 2. So when this creature dies, create 2 1/1 white and black spirit creature tokens with flying. And then Oars of Guildgate and Human token. Okay, on to Eldraine. So there is a Hydra in here as well. See if we can pull it today. Starting off here with So Tiny, Rimrock Knight, Tuinvale Treefolk, and yes, +1/+1 counter reference there. Garenbrig Paladin, yes, another one. Eye Collector, Scalding Cauldron, Brimstone Trebuchet, Crashing Drawbridge, Tall as a Beanstalk, Shambling Suit, Covetous Urge. Okay, so now we're on to the uncommons. Rampart Smasher, and the rare is Feybarrow Elder. Creature Treefolk Druid 0/0 for 3 has vigilance. It gets +1/+1 for each colour among permanents you control, and tap for each colour among permanents you control. Add 1 mana of that colour. Its wide-reaching roots draw more than water. And a foil Grumgully the Generous. And guess what? Each other non-human creature you control enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. That is fun. And a forest, and no table required in the arena. Okay, Theros Beyond Death. Yes, Hydra's here as well, and I'm sure tons of +1/+1 counters. So we've got the Incendiary Oracle, Omen of the Sun, Triton Wave Rider, Underworld Ragehound, and it escapes with a +1/+1 counter on it, so let's include that. Discordant Piper creature Zombie Satyr 2/1 for 2. So when it dies, create a 0/1 white goat creature token. Let's hope we can pull the goat as well. Gift of Strength, what are you, sir? A snub-nosed, bat-faced cat or something like it. Leave a note in the comments if you have any idea what that creature is. Warbriar Blessing, Arena Trickster, Pious Wayfarer, and yeah, +1/+1. There we go. Captivating Unicorn, Alcid of Life's Bounty, Agonizing Remorse, Daxos Blessed by the Sun, and rare is Protean Thaumaturge. Creature Human Wizard 1/1 for 2. As Constellation, whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, you may have Protean Thaumaturge become a copy of another type creature, except it has this ability. And a Forest and Satyr token. So let me just double check here. I don't think I missed... Oh yeah, +1/+1 counter. There's another one. I'm going to have people leaving comments. You forgot the one way back at the beginning. Okay. Let me know if you spot any I miss. Okay, and Core 2021. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button for more Magic the Gathering unboxings. And be sure to tap notification bell to be notified as soon as new videos are released. Okay, so we got a Pirate token, an Island. And let's pop the rare down here. Okay. And uncommons, we have Silversmote Ghoul, creature Zombie Vampire, 3/1 for 3. So at the beginning of your end step, if you gain 3 or more life this turn, return Silversmote Ghoul from your graveyard to the battlefield, tap for 1 and black, sacrifice Silversmote Ghoul, draw a card. Oh dear. And Fierce Empath. Okay, no counters there. Witch's Cauldron, Blood Glutton, Truffle Snout, yeah, +1/+1 counter. Mind Rot. You watch too many videos on this channel, you'll rot your mind and discard 2 cards. But it's all good. You go right back to episode 1 and you just keep on watching them for the next couple of years and you'll be all set. That will clear right up, pretty sure. Chuck that in there for Trent. Enjoy. Secure the Scene, Frantic Inventory, Feat of Resistance, yes, +1/+1 counter. Swift Response, Garrick's Gorehorn, Hobble Fiend, yes, +1/+1 counter. Rousing Reed, it's +1/+1, but it's not a counter, so let's move that aside. And let's see what we got for the final rare. It is Stormwing Entity. Creature Elemental 3/3 for 5. So the spell costs 2 and a blue less cast. If you cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn as Flying and Prowess, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. And when it enters battlefield, scry 2. So there we have it. a whole lot of goodness and so many cards. This was a terrible idea. What was I thinking? We didn't find any Hydras, but we did find tons of other stuff. So enjoy the pools there. Trent, pop that in there. Hope everyone's staying safe and healthy out there. Thanks for watching and have a great day.